I would highly encourage you to look into what is in baby wipes and baby diapers. There's a reason they don't put the ingredients on the packages. Hi guys, it's Jess from Going Green Mama. Welcome to 5 of my own personal tips on learning how to go chemical free or more natural in your life. I just wanted to make a quick video telling you guys 5 tips that I really think will help you in your journey if you're interested in going more natural. And even if you're not, maybe this video will help prompt a few of you to look into a few of these things, and it might be the catalyst in changing the way that you live your lives and might help people live longer, healthier lives. Tip number 1 is research. So just start looking into chemicals and their effects, the chemicals that are in our everyday products and their effects on our bodies, on our babies, on our environment. Just look into those. I will leave a big list of links down in the comments. Those will give you somewhere to start. Just start researching. Knowledge is power. The more you know, the more you understand, the better you know, the better decisions you can make for you and your family. So knowledge is absolutely power. Just start looking into it. I know that for me, reading some of those articles just became the motivator, just a huge motivation to start buying products that were not so filled with chemicals. And then just find things that inspire you. You know, if watching my video helps inspire you, great. If it's somebody else's YouTube channel, great. Whatever inspires you. Like for me, actually watching videos on minimalism actually helped me become more inspired. Just because it went hand in hand, not just with living a chemical-free lifestyle, but a less consumer-driven, materialistic lifestyle. Because I've always been, my whole life, I've been very material-driven, and I've bought lots of things. I've been a huge consumer. And so for me, that kind of went hand in hand, like realizing the impact that all these products have on our environment and just the packaging and everything that goes into manufacturing them, and that we don't need so much stuff. It helped me learn to take value away from things. And that just really helped me along in my journey. But find whatever inspires you and stick with that. The main points of research that I would point you in is researching children's products. I would highly encourage you to look into what is in baby wipes and baby diapers. There's a reason they don't put the ingredients on the packages. Also in like baby soaps, shampoos, lotions, all of those. I would encourage you to look into fluoride in toothpaste, in the effects of fluoride. I would encourage you to look into deodorant and aluminum and the effects of those, and the effects that some of those chemicals have on our children's reproductive systems. Those are terrifying to me because there are some chemicals that are in products that don't actually affect our babies, but they affect their sperm and egg cells. So it will affect their children, your grandchildren, and that is absolutely terrifying. So knowledge, read, find what inspires you. Tip number 2 is to switch the products that are most important to you first. So for me, it was products for my babies, for my children first, toothpaste, lotions, deodorant for my oldest daughter, just products for my children. Then it was household cleaning products, my own personal care products, and food. That was a huge one. But start with the products that are most important to you first, and then you can work into more. The more that I have gotten chemical free and started buying products that are chemical free, the more I'm looking at even like organic clothing, which I used to laugh at. I was like, really? Organic shirts? Come on now. But it's the organic cotton, and it's not having those chemicals just head to toe on your body. Did you know the average woman uses 515 chemicals a day? That's horrible. That's horrible. And so we're just covering our bodies, our homes, our babies, our hair, everything in chemicals 24/7. So start with the products that are most important to you first. Tip number 3 is start slow. Although it is terrifying when you learn all the chemicals that are in everything, it is expensive to get rid of everything that you had and buy all new. So start slow. That's why I recommended just getting the most important products first and just kind of phase things out. Use up the rest of your laundry detergent, and then when you go to the store to buy new laundry detergent, buy natural or organic laundry detergent. You know, you can wait till they're gone and then buy more natural products. I know for me that one was hard because the more that I learned about it, like I said, I just envisioned just smearing, like when I was putting lotion on my baby's skin, I just envisioned just smearing chemicals all over their body. And so I just wanted to switch everything instantly. And so it was really hard for me. It's been about a month and I've gotten most of our products switched over, but that is a tip that I think would be useful. Tip number 4 is to shop smart. And I always encourage everyone to shop smart, but specifically take advantage of sales, or even buy. A lot of store brands have their own organic brand, you know, generic brand now. So utilize those, because if it's truly organic, then it will be certified organic even if it's a store brand. But use coupons. You can coupon online. You can invest in like a co-op membership. We got a co-op membership and there is spectacular discounts and coupons specifically for the co-op members. Also, at the end of the year, we get a dividend check back for how much money we put into it. So it's actually, it costs $35 for our local co-op membership, but it will pay off in the end. Just, it will reap its benefits huge in the end. Also, be careful, because the terms natural or all natural can be put on packaging, and it doesn't necessarily mean that the product is natural. There's not strict regulations on that. So be really careful what you're buying is actually natural or organic. Look at the ingredients on the back. Look for the certified organic seal, which is green and white, and it means that 95% of the ingredients in the product are organic. 95% or more are organic, not including water or salt. If the product is 70% or less organic, then they can say that it uses organic ingredients, but it can't actually say that it's organic. So for natural products, make sure that you're reading the labels and make sure that what you're buying is actually natural, because I would hate for my viewers to go out and buy all these things and then find out that they're actually not natural products. They just throw the label, they just slap the label on their natural. One that really bothers me is like the Huggies Natural Care wipes, and there's a Pampers one as well, and they have really horrific chemicals in them, and they're claiming that they're natural. So just really inspect the labels, make sure that what you're buying is natural or organic. One tip on that for produce is just 2-second way to find out if your produce is organic or not is normal produce like bananas. The number is 4011. It's a 4-digit number. For organic, it will have a 9 at the front. So it will be the same number. It will just have a 9 at the front. So it'll be 94011. Along with that, I made up a little card, and I made one for my daughter as well and for my husband. And it is just a little card that has the most toxic chemicals that you want to avoid. And I made it wallet sized so that we could put it in our purse and our wallet and keep it in there, so that when my family members are shopping, they can pull this out in the store and compare the ingredients and the products that they're wanting to buy with these really dangerous chemicals. So this is another way to shop smart. So shop smart, huge tip. And number 5 is disposing of all the chemical-filled products that you already own when you're going to dispose of them. Because like for me, once I learned everything that I learned, I didn't want to use the rest of most of my products. I just didn't want to. And then I had this huge box of products and I didn't know what to do with them. You know, I thought, oh, I'll give them to my mom. No, wait a sec. I don't want to give them to my mom. They're filled with chemicals that I truly believe shorten people's lifespan and are dangerous for their health. So I didn't want to give them to my mom, my sisters, my friends. I didn't want to give them to anyone. And then I thought, well, I'll give them to a stranger. And then I even felt guilty about that, because I was thinking, I don't want to give these products to anyone. Then the alternative is throwing them all in the garbage, where they will end up in a landfill and leach down into the water supply and just perpetuate the horrible environmental impact of chemicals. So I did a little research, and a lot of cities and states have hazardous material waste centers and places like that that you can take your chemicals to. There's also one online I read that you can actually fill out a form and they'll send you a box or something, and you can return your hazardous materials to them. There's certain procedures that they use, like an incinerator. They have certain recycling procedures that they use for hazardous materials. And I know makeup and little things like that don't seem like they're that hazardous, but truly when you start looking at the ingredients and you start seeing what's in them, they are hazardous. So if you can do that, I would encourage you to do that. If not, then the next best thing is just to throw them away, in my opinion, because I don't want to pass those products on to anybody else. And so that is what I ended up doing, is throwing away most of the chemicals that we had. I didn't know about the hazardous material collection sites. So that's why I'm passing that tip along to you guys, because I didn't know it. And so hopefully that maybe will help some people. So that is my list of 5 tips for helping you learn how to go organic, go green, more natural. I really hope that those will help inspire some of you, especially to just look into the chemicals, because I promise it will blow your mind once you start learning. And I'm working on the disposable wipes video for you guys, and that is actually what was the catalyst into me changing into a more natural, healthy lifestyle and chemical-free products. And so that is actually what started it for me, was the wipes. And so I'm making a video showing you guys, teaching you guys about the chemical process that most baby wipes go under, where the wipes, how they become contaminated with dangerous chemicals and why, and just listing those out for you guys and stuff. And then I'm just going to kind of go over the best all-natural wipes. And in addition to that, I'm going to do an experiment on myself, actually putting my own health at risk, but I'm going to use the traditional baby wipes that do have chemicals in them, and I'm going to simulate a baby's bottom being wiped 8-ish times a day, and in a sensitive area. So I was thinking like my inner arm, where the skin's very sensitive. I'm going to wipe with one of those baby wipes like 8 times a day for a certain period of time. I'm not sure, a week, 2 weeks. And then at the end of that, I'm going to show you guys the results and see. I mean, if there's nothing, then that's fabulous. But I have a feeling that there's going to be redness, irritation, maybe I'll develop eczema right there. There's a whole bunch of side effects from the regular chemical-filled baby wipes. So I'm really excited to kind of do that experiment for you guys and for myself. I think that'll be a really popular video. So I know that was a big mouthful. If you guys have made it this far, thank you so much. Please give this video a thumbs up and let me know that you were here. If you have any tips for going green, living naturally, let me know down in the comments. You guys rock. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon.